I'm clawing. Here, he comes down. Here. If I set forward, I step outside of his foot, and I bring his head down. Right endouement. Pivot to the left endouement. Kick down to the liver, to the ribs. Okay? That's a stretcher on the neck, so be careful when you do it. Okay, you can kind of see that. Okay, so he's coming in, I'm clawing, striking, his head comes down. Here. Step across, set his weight. See how his weight is set? Then I just pivot and take it with me and just turn my shoulder. Kick. Here, strike. If I go forward, right here. Okay, let's look at some of the details on this head grab. So he's coming in, I'm clawing, popping to the groin, I'm going up underneath, pinching within my elbow crease, his throat, and reaching over. Really, the tightness is within the elbow crease, not up here. I'm holding him with my elbow crease, I'm pulling his throat into it. He can feel it, okay? Place my hand over the top of his skull above his ear. Thumb down. And I'm cocking his head as I'm pulling in here. I'm pushing his head and I'm cocking his neck. Tight against the neck. As I step across, I've got the torque here. When I go around, this will break his neck if I hold on to it. Because what will happen is he'll go off my shoulder, he'll fly in the air, and his body will keep going, and I just hold his neck, he'll snap it. Watch his body, I'm going to let go. Okay? If I don't let go, it's going to break. And I'm throwing him slow, and look how much he goes. His body will be in the air if I did that with any kind of speed. Okay? The other one, same thing. I'm here, and I hit him, his head comes down. Right here, same hold, tight. Now, I could step forward and step back, but that takes time. Right? So if I go pop and step back and throw him, that takes time. But if I was coming in here and I went, hi, and his head comes down, and I'm here, now watch what happens. I hit it, his head comes down. Boom. If I hit him really hard, his head will come down a lot more than that. If I go here, see that? From here, as his head comes down, I grab it, I cock it again. I'm holding it tight. I take it down in a circle as it's cocked. Shift my weight from here back. Here. From here I can drop my knee on his collarbone, backhand, whatever I want to do. I want that cock of the neck. I'm here. Here his head comes down. Here. I'm shifting the weight back, shifting right here. Okay? Let's look at the aspect where I hold it a little bit different. This time I'm going to hold it like this, not like this. This is actually more dangerous on his neck, because now you're holding just the head, and you're not cradling the neck at all to give any kind of protection. It's very loose, so this you need to be careful. Here, here. Now I'm here, see? Look how much more dangerous this is. I cock it. From here I could knee right to the bridge of the nose, set it, then turn. That will break his neck if I went and just tweaked it. This is something you want to be very careful. Claw, strike, here. Hey! Knee him, and then just pivot. Okay, and I'm letting go. Once I pull and his body starts swinging around, I just let go. Okay, now the other one, I'm here. Boom. He comes down. See, if I hit him hard, hey, he's here. I cock it. Now I draw my weight back and down. Right here. I can punch with my left to the throat. Yeah. Punch to the heart. And there you've got your hands a little more freed up. So again, the weight, The weight distribution, claw, strike, his head comes down, step back. Drop, backhand hammer. Watch how I'm not wasting any time. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right here I can just punch. Yeah. Right to the throat. Throat. Heart. What's happening with that? Claw. Strike. Shift. See how low his head's going? See how low the circle is? 1, 2, his head comes way down. Yeah. Right here. Watch where I take his head. Here. Here. Strike. Here. See what I did? He's coming from this way. Here, here, here. See my forearm? Cock his head, there's that cock. My forearm's there. I step between his legs, and I use my forearm, I cock his head down to get his torso going, and I step in.
You just bump it on your knee?
It's my whole body. Here, 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 here.
Oh. You're gonna set it when you have it.
Which one?
When you turn his head, like before you knee.
Here.
Cock it. Yeah, you're setting it.
Yeah, you're setting his nose here.
Okay.
Then you're just turning. Notice again, I'm using my forearm here. Let's do that slow. Watch what my forearm's doing. Here, here. So my forearm. So now when I pull and lift my forearm, I'm going here.
And you're rising up a little bit, I understand.
A little bit, my hip. What I'm doing is I'm lifting my hip